Jacksonville, Florida, the largest city by landmass. Does every part of town feel like a different city? Let's find out. Hey, what's up? Hello, everyone. My name is Elizabeth Peters, Realtor with LPT Realty in beautiful Northeast Florida. I've been getting a high number of calls and emails from people. They're relocating from out of state. They wish they had a better idea of the different areas and the neighborhoods. It's kind of hard to know these things if you have never been here and you're not able to visit. So I thought it would be a good idea to dive a bit deeper to get you more familiar with the area. I simply just go for a drive and do a quick loop through all the different areas of town. Since I'm covering so much ground today and I don't want to overwhelm you, I'll just give you a quick brief overview of each area. But just let me know if you need a more in-depth description of something you see in this video. I love talking about all things Jacksonville and moving to Jacksonville, so I'm happy to help you with any challenges in your journey. So let's get rocking. Okay, so we are starting out this drive in the area known as Jacksonville's urban core. And I've always just thought this is a super cool part of town. The urban core includes the downtown area, the Brooklyn area, and then also Riverside, Springfield, and San Marco. There's a lot of revitalization going on, and it opens up just a lot of opportunities for rehabbing historic homes and being able to modernize them. What's cool about this area is there aren't any cookie cutter suburbs or any big box retail stores. You won't find a lot of chain restaurants in these areas either. These neighborhoods are known for their creativity, uniqueness, and a lot of great views and just a really cool crowd of people in these neighborhoods. If you're looking for walkable areas, this is going to be perfect. It's right on the river and the bridges are walkable, which is really convenient. You'll find parks and seasonal events. The Riverwalk allows a really easy way to get out and be active year-round. You can catch live music and entertainment, many local shops, and places to just get some food and drinks all within walking distance. The houses you're going to find here are historic, typically built before the 1930s, and very, very eclectic. There's going to be a big price jump, though, with the options you can choose from here. So if you start from your fixer-upper and renovation opportunities, there's going to be some triplexes and duplexes too for investment opportunities. And then you're also going to see some listings that go all the way up to $2 and $3 million homes. So I wish I could put a more generalized price tag on these homes, but I just simply cannot. It's a very wide, broad range. But this is the urban core, and I am never surprised when people just fall in love with these historic neighborhoods. Now we're going to cruise through the Southside and Bay Meadows area. Everyone wants to live over here, so it's very crowded, but that's because there's just so much going on over here. It's sort of in between downtown and the beaches, so it's still very centrally located, even though it's on the south side of town. Luckily though, no matter which side of town you're on, you're close to the highways, but people like it here because it's possible to save yourself longer commutes if you are able to just stay in this general area. You pretty much have everything you need on this side and wouldn't need to leave often if you're living and working over here. And the good thing is that it's a good residential and commercial property mix, so there's a good mix of both. From a living standpoint, this area offers a suburban feel with many different types of homes and many different styles of homes. If you need a condo, townhome, or single family, you'll have lots of options to choose from over here. And you'll start to see more HOA communities as you head to this side of town, coming from that urban core area. On the south side, you can still find your single family homes here for right around that $300,000 to $400,000 range as of February 2024. Once you start going into Bay Meadows, you find certain golf course communities with price points anywhere between $900,000 up to $1 million plus for those. Certain subdivisions on this side of town will have listings that are much more expensive, but you can still find quite a bit of listings in an affordable price range if you absolutely need to make that work, and there are tons of condos and townhomes. University of North Florida is located right over here, so expect to see a little bit of that college crowd over here on this side as well. If you're looking for activities, entertainment, golf courses, a lot of amenities, Tinseltown Theater is very popular with some really great restaurant options. The bigger shopping malls are nearby. The St. Johns Town Center is beautiful and has tons of higher end shopping. You'll still find some really good locally owned businesses, but you'll notice a lot of the big brand retail stores and grocery stores a little bit more over here. You really just cannot go wrong. If you're looking for a place that has everything, it's the south side of Jacksonville. And welcome to the beaches. The beach locals spend as much time outdoors as time will allow, whether it's daily visits to the ocean, catching the sunrise views, fishing off the pier. I feel like being outdoors sort of comes naturally to you if you're living at the beach, and you'll notice that right away. There's just always tons of people out here. Lots of activities and things to do outside, and the area is big on the nightlife scene. The Seawalk Pavilion pretty much always has concerts going on. You'll find different events all throughout the year at the beaches. Concerts, like I said, a wide variety of festivals, beach theme holiday events. They have Deck the Chairs there that we do every Christmas. So many different options for indoor bars, outdoor bars, restaurants. In addition to the shops and fitness studios that you see at the Beaches Town Center, it's also a top destination site for happy hours. Homes are going to be more expensive, of course, the closer you get to the ocean. I was just showing some listings over here recently, and I will say it's not impossible to find some cute condos or cottages. A lot of opportunities for renovations. You can find a 3-bedroom, 2-bath in that 1,600 square footage range for about $500,000. It's not entirely unreasonable to find something that you're going to get a good fixer-upper opportunity, but it's definitely worth the money if you can find something within your budget. This is a great place to be. It's just a very special place to the people who live here. So now we're going to quickly jump over to East Arlington. This area offers a bit of a sparse urban feel. It is in close proximity to shopping, restaurants, and the beaches. If you are getting stationed at Mayport, this area would be very convenient because it's 20 minutes to the base, 20 minutes to the airport, 20 minutes to the beach, and about 20 minutes to downtown, and just a quick drive to the St. Johns Town Center. Most of the neighborhoods have really mature and beautiful landscaping with bigger lots here. You get the big backyard, the big front yard, and the big side yards. They have their strollers out, they're walking their dogs, they're out with the community with food trucks, and they're mingling. Something else I like about this area is that it's a bit more hilly than other parts of town. I do like the hills. The homes, a lot of 1960s, 70s, and 80s builds on the market in this area, with some newer construction sprinkled in as well. Many different types and styles with another big price range. Right now, for a 3 or 4 bedroom home with 2 bathrooms, this area offers that for anywhere between $250,000 to right around $3.4 million. Ed Austin Park is nearby. I love the walking trail at that park. Another place that's close by is the Jacksonville Arboretum Botanical Gardens, which is one of the most beautiful parks in Jacksonville to just enjoy the outdoors. It is dog friendly. The walking trails there are mostly shaded and easy for, if you have children. Also nearby, the Timaquan Preserve, another place with gorgeous views. It is bordered by the river and home to the historical Fort Caroline, colonial history of the area. If you love the outdoors, this area would allow you a great time of hiking, Florida style. Here we are coming into the north side. A really easy commute from Arlington as well as downtown. A lot of cool things popping up over here. The most well-known attractions here are definitely the Jacksonville Zoo and the Caddyshack Ranch if you wanted to see the big cats, among other wildlife too. You will not be limited on places to eat and drink here. River City Marketplace is a big shopping and dining destination. Northside residents really love having this close by. But if you venture out, you'll find some really cool spots for waterfront dining. And if you like seafood, there are so many on this side of town, so many places. Some popular staples would probably be Palms Fish Camp, Chowder Ted's, and New Berlin Fish House and Oyster Bar. Really quick access to the highways, again, 95 and 295. It takes practically no time to get to the airport if you need to travel. It's a good residential mix of quiet pockets. And if you're looking for new construction under $300,000, I did see a few of those, both townhomes as well as single family. On average, though, the homes over here are generally selling for right around the mid 400s to 500s as of February 2024. Overall, it's just a really great mix of commercial and residential. They've really got everything represented over here in this area. Now let's jump over to West Jacksonville. So the west side covers a large area, basically everything west of the St. Johns. So we are gonna first swing through the northwest part to break it up a little bit. This is where the north side and west side sort of blend in together. A lot of established neighborhoods and homes. Residents choose to live out here because they appreciate the bigger lots, way more space in between each property, and opportunities to use land for agricultural purposes. There's just a quiet country feel in parts of this side of town, but like the rest of Jax, we are seeing quite a bit of new construction popping up as well. If you're interested in new construction on this side of town, it's still very affordable. And tons of resales are going for less than $300,000. It's right around the mid 300s, which is what I'm currently seeing for base prices. For those larger lots though, you could expect something right around that $500,000 to $600,000 range for, let's say, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Somewhere right around 2,000 square feet. This would be an excellent choice for someone who still wants to be in the city, but prefers to find areas where you can still be tucked away. A lot of industrial parks and commercial businesses are nearby to some of the residential neighborhoods. Again, some bigger brands represented, but mostly just local businesses. Some of the local restaurant staples are Soul Food Bistro, Pho 99, and Tremendous Barbecue. Overall, it's a lot of older homes, some new, but mostly older in the well-established neighborhoods. As as we head on down into Southwest Jacksonville, we're ending up really close to our original starting point, again, where some of these neighborhoods start blending in with those historic districts. And on the other side, if you keep heading west, you'll cross over into Clay County. A lot of homes on this side of town are older builds from the 1940s, but also a lot of options for newer builds and new construction right around that 350 to 450,000 range in those price points. It's really changed quite a bit over the years, and it's really cool to see those new opportunities popping up. Cecil Commerce Center is close by. It used to be a naval air station, but I'm seeing the land over there being used for commercial development. Herlong Airport is also close by for any aviation enthusiasts, and that is where I went skydiving for my birthday one year. Definitely recommend trying that if you need to get out some adrenaline. The Equestrian Center is right up the street, but they always have events going on. They have horse shows, barrel racing, car shows, 5K runs. I'm also hearing that the fairgrounds are being moved out this way. The great thing about this side of town is that you're still going to find a lot of different homes at different price points. Many different types of homes and communities. You can still find small 2-bedroom houses, bungalows, and condos with plenty of options to find some good bargains. A lot of potential for rehabbing and plenty of homes for sale that were just fully updated. Again, there's not a whole bunch of chain restaurants over here on this side of town either, if you aren't including fast food. There are some bigger brands represented here as far as stores and restaurants are concerned, but it's mostly local overall, I would say. Some restaurant favorites here would be Sushi Bear, Shut 'em Down for authentic Southern, A&D Manila Bakery, and JL Trent's Seafood. The confusing thing about Jax is that each side of town is a mixture of neighborhoods with homes ranging in vastly different prices, ages, and styles. It's such an old city with tons of new things happening everywhere, so it's hard to place each area into a little category that explains things clearly. So this is why I wanted to make this video, to let you have a visual, and hopefully once you arrive it'll make more sense. I hope this wasn't information overload. There's really so much more to Northeast Florida, and I was really only able to hit on the most obvious things with these short tours of each area. If you need me to go more in depth, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm really happy to explain these things in more detail. I think the idea of this was just to show you that you can really have any kind of lifestyle you want. You can truly find the best of city life, historic homes, life in the suburbs, quiet country living, or life at the beach. There can be many benefits to living here, with people moving here every day. So I hope I was able to give you a better perspective. If you did like this video, please click the like button for me so that it lets me know that I'm creating content that you want to see. And I do hope you'll consider subscribing to this channel, Elizabeth Talks Jacksonville, for real estate topics and what it's like to live in the Jacksonville area. If you're interested in downloading my relocation guide, it'll be linked in the description. Or you can send me an email at elizabethtalksjacksonville@gmail.com. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Happy house hunting.